Okay, so today I'm going to do an unboxing video for the Mini Educator e-collar. I did a video the other day about a couple different brands that we use and recommend for those of you that want to buy your own collar. So we'll just talk a little bit about what's in here. Let me see if I can lift this up without dumping the content. So this is Theo's collar. Actually, he's going to be introduced to it today. Here, this is the remote. This is the collar receiver. If you order a 2-dog unit, there would be another collar here, a charger, lanyard, and then in here there are a couple different fibber gibbets. So these are longer contacts, so it's not really focusing very well, is it? So these are the standard contacts that come on the collar. These are, I don't know, maybe 3/4 inch. So, and they do make them 1 inch. They also make titanium hypoallergenic ones if you need that. So that's those. And then in here are, this is a little tool you use to change the contact points. You put on there, twist it. This is a little tool if you decide to get a different cover for your collar. They come in different colors and designs. And then this is a test tool that I have never ever used. It's a test light. If I want to test it, I put it on my arm and test it. So and I'm gonna recommend you do that. So I'm not even gonna tell you how to use the light. So there's that. And then under the tray there is a manual and then just a couple notices about that. There used to be a warranty card. Now to register your warranty, ecollar.com, and I forget, maybe /register or something. There's a link on the website now that you register it. You will need, on the back, there's a number for your collar. You'll need that, and then your date of purchase, where you bought it, your name and address, so that if you have a warranty issue, they will have a record of it there. And they are very good about standing behind their product. So you'll probably never ever have a warranty issue. I have not yet. So your mileage may vary. So when you get your collar, it probably comes charged, but I would recommend charging it up so you're good to go. So that plugs in. And then on the back of the collar, there's this little access point for one of the chargers. And then same thing on, on the back here, this flips open, and then there's another charging port there for that. Plug that into the wall. Here, let's do this for kicks and grins. Obviously, I was MC of the pantsing it today, or I would have had this unwrapped, so stand by. Alright. Alright. Plug that in. And so if it's turned on when you go to charge it, it will turn itself off. Red light means it's charging. And same thing with the receiver. Oh. I did make an eye appointment. There we go. So red when they're charging, they turn green when they're fully charged. I will leave the collar on there so we can talk about the remote a little bit. Let's see how long that takes. So for my right-handed people, this is how I do it. So I hold it in my hand. There's the red and black button there. Pointer finger, middle finger, and then on this side there is a button there that is for your tone or your vibrate. We use tone to mark the behavior we are correcting. And then on the back, this is for your light. That's also your on-off button. And then this is to change modes on your collar. We'll talk about that in a minute. This makes your number go up. This is the antenna. Half-mile range. Waterproof, but only to 50 meters, so don't take your dog scuba diving. So there's that. So to turn it on, I'm going to hold this big button right here. I'm just going to hold it, and it will light up, and now it's on. So let's see if I can do this backwards. So the current level is at 0, so this is how we adjust the level there. High is a 100. I don't go there very often. This is set up, it's in one dog mode. The buttons are set up for momentary and continuous. So, let me turn this up and show you here a second. So, this top button here, so as long as that little bip right there, that's all the longer it sends signal to the collar for the dog. This button here, if you hold it, will be continuous up to 10 seconds, and then it times out. How I learned it, and because I had 2 dogs on my collar, I use only this button, and if I want a short correction, I just do a little boop, and if I want a longer correction, I just hold it. So if you want to do the momentary and continuous, more power to you. So, still charging. I'm going to take this off so I can show you how we turn it on. Trying to get the little stopper back in the charging port. There we go. So there is a red dot here. There's a red dot here. These are magnets, and when you touch the magnets, collar's on, collar's off. Sorry. It's hard to do this way. All right, so the collar's on. So back to where we talked about these buttons. So there's the little boop, that top button, momentary, and when this lights up here, that is all the longer the dog is getting signal on the collar versus this red button. That will go for 10 seconds in timeout, or, you know, if you release it. So that is that. This button here, let's see, they usually come set up for Vibrate. Yeah, so you probably can't hear that in my hand. Can you hear it? So that's Vibrate. Some people will use that. They don't want to shock their dog. They think that's kinder. In my experience, dogs react more strongly to the vibration. So what we're going to do now, I'll do this on the fly, see if I can do it. So to switch it to tone, I'm going to put this on 0. I'm going to hold the big button and the tone button, and no pressure. And this is all in the manual too. So now, nope, didn't get it. Oh, there it is, ready? Nope. This is one of those things that once you have it set, you won't change it again. So there it is. So now, Tater Tot's in here with me. He knows that sound means a correction's coming, so we can use that to mark behavior. So we would use that tone and then correct. So that is sort of the out-of-the-box setup. I do have another video on my YouTube channel about how to test it on your arm, find your working level. If you're going to use this on a dog, I think you should know what it feels like. So you'll put it on your arm, you go up through the numbers. My dog feels a 4 or 5. I can feel about a 12 or a 15. On a, you know, demo day, I can take a 40. That's fine. I don't want any higher than that, but if I could pay someone to follow me around and keep me out of trouble, I might take something higher than a 40. But this, you're going to fit the collar to your dog. Hang on a second. So you'll adjust this to where it fits your dog. You've got that through there, and then you'll run it through these 2 rings. I usually trim it if your dog's not growing. I will cut it right there, sharp pair of scissors, and then you're good to go. I do have some accessories on their website, and if you're in Traverse City, I think you can purchase at Collar Clinic also. Again, not a paid endorsement. They don't know who I am. They don't know me at all. You can get different colors of your cases. Yellow is the default. You can also get some different collar options. They make a buckle. They have, and you can do the buckle and the bungee, so it has a little more give to it, gives you a little bit better fit. That's probably about it as far as accessories you might need. But this is good to go like this. You can make this work, and this is how we use them with clients. So I'm going to put these back on the charger to make sure that they are good for Theo, because he gets introduced to the e-collar today. So these will go on the charger and get charged up. I usually charge them overnight, and then they hold a charge for maybe 3 or 4 days. I keep them charged up pretty well when I have a dog here for training, because it's really inconvenient if their collar isn't charged and then I have to go get another collar for them. So that is the unboxing for the e-collar technology ET300 mini educator. If you have any questions, I'm not sure where you're seeing this, comments will be open on my Facebook page, Beacon Bay Dog Training. Yeah, so let me know if you have any questions. Have a great day. I forgot to say, I got this charged up, so you can see it blinks green now. That's how you know it's charged. When the battery starts to run down, this will start to blink orange, as will this. And then when they are about dead, they will blink red. So that's something to watch for. And then I mentioned the light button on the back, but I didn't tell you about that. So if you are out and about, you run your dogs in the dark, or even in the yard, you want to know your dogs are. You push it once, you get a flash. You push it a second time, you get a continuous. And this will use up your battery faster, obviously. And then when you want it off, you just push that big button again. So once the flash, push it again, solid, and again to turn it off. So that may come in handy if you have a big yard, or you like to go, hiking after after hours, I guess. So I'll splice this in somewhere. Thanks.